Hi everyone. So I just wanted to make a little video about our newest and greatest product, the Supremix line. So here you can see our awesome new logo. I just wanted to create this video so that we can have a little bit of a discussion about what this product does, when is it good for, and what are the main benefits and attributes of it. So it is a 3-step year-round program that is meant to fulfill the mineral and vitamin requirements of a gestating beef cow as she progresses through her pregnancy. Now, that's not to say that this product isn't acceptable to feed to any of your other stages of cattle or bulls or growing animals or whatever. It's just that since the gestating cow does have the highest requirements, we figured that absolutely the rest of them will be fulfilled as well with this supplement. So the first step of the Supremix line is the Supremix Summer. And you can see it has this nice yellow bag for it, so you can be sure to be watching out for that. So this is a 2-to-1 range premix, and summer is really the lowest requirement time for a beef cow. It's nice, it's beautiful out. She's already calved and established her lactating cycle. So what this one is really, it's just to complement the types of grass forages that she would be on. That's why we kept it at a 2-to-1, just to make sure that calcium and phosphorus ratio is always in check. One neat thing about the Supremix Summer is that it is formulated with garlic. And for those of you who don't know, we do have an extensive lineup of garlic in our salt already. So we thought, why not include it into the Supremix Summer? It's a perfect fit. It does have claims to be fly and mosquito deterring, and it does have several other benefits to it as well. If you are interested more on that, we do have a garlic article posted on our website. You can head over to www.sarasindustries.com, and I will post that link in the show notes as well. So like I say, this one has the lowest level of the minerals out of all 3 of the steps. So between the summer, the winter, and the breeder, which really makes it suitable for any group of animal during the summer as well. This one should be fed from about 3 to 4 weeks after bull turnout until about mid-gestation. So depending on when that is on your operation, sometimes it's not even in the summer. So really the names are a little bit arbitrary, but that would be the best time to feed this product. Our step 2 is our winter version. And one nice thing about our logo here is it really shows you the general idea of how you should cycle through these product line. So we have the winter, you come up over into the breeder, and then return to the summer and again to the winter. So the winter is a 2-to-1, just like the summer. However, it does have a higher concentration of calcium to phosphorus. So this one is at a 16 to 8% cal phos. And one great thing about this winter version, is that the minerals, zinc, manganese, copper, and selenium in here are chelated. For any of you who don't know what chelated means, it simply means that the mineral is in an organic form rather than an inorganic form, which really makes it more bioavailable to the animal. So they're able to eat the same amount as they would of an inorganic mineral, but they'll take in that much more and utilize that much more. So really you're getting more bang for your buck. This winter one should be fed from about mid-gestation to about 3 to 4 weeks prior to calving. And when you're about 3 to 4 weeks prior to calving, that's when you'll transition into the Supremix Breeder one, and that one's in the nice red bag. Excuse me, I'm all tongue-tied today on this Friday afternoon. So this one is really when we start to amp up the nutrients, and that's because during this 3 to 4 weeks prior to calving, and then you would feed it to 3 to 4 weeks after bull turnout. And so within that time frame, you have a cow who's calved. She's trying to recover from calving and putting her body back to how it was prior to. She started to lactate, and she's expected to rebreed. Otherwise, there's a good chance she's on the trailer on the way to town. So we've really amped up the nutrients on this one. So this one is actually a 3-to-1 calcium to phosphorus ratio with 21% calcium. And that's really to support her beginning her lactation cycle and to help prevent some milk tetany possibilities that we have with that. We do also recognize that it's a high grain diet time of year. And so grain diets, if you're not familiar, are often quite high in phosphorus. And keeping that cal-phos ratio within the body at a 2-to-1 is really important to maintain some kind of homeostasis within there. Because this is such a high demand time for an animal who's calving, we've also included chelated minerals in the breeder as well, so that we're really making sure that those minerals are being absorbed by the cow. As I mentioned, this is really great for animals who are on any kind of corn grazing or high grain diets to keep that calcium phosphorus ratio in check. Now, the great thing about this Supremix line is that it is formulated with both molasses and salt. And we do that in an attempt to control the feed intake as well as increase the palatability. So you realistically can feed this product free choice. You don't have to go mixing it into a TMR or a silage ration or anything like that, because the salt content in it will naturally control the amount that the animals eat. However, we do input a little bit of molasses in there just to hide the bitter flavor that minerals often have, especially calcium. It's quite chalky. So sometimes it's just hard to get animals to eat such a high mineral content feed. Like I mentioned, the names are relatively arbitrary because you can, take a look at what you're feeding during the different stages of cycles and choose the mineral program that fits best into there. There's no sense over supplementing because that's quite expensive. However, if you're under supplementing, just know that you're often sacrificing a high degree of performance and gain and all those things that are related to profits. So with that being said, I will leave you with that information to brainstorm a little bit on. If you do have any questions or comments, feel free to comment on this video, or you can always give us a call at the office at 306-653-7258. I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.